Let's take a look at who are influencers. This, what you're looking at on the right, is the traditional way of categorizing influence. It's very Instagram centric. And there's an interesting study that was done by Social Bakers, and I have a blog post about it on my own neilschaefer.com blog, that post COVID-19, that brands are shifting more and more influencer marketing budget to work with nano influencers, those having between 1 and 10,000, for a variety of reasons. They're more authentic, there's less chance that they bought fake followers. They have a deeper relationship with their community because they're smaller. They actually get a higher percentage of engagement because they're smaller. Now, this is one of the cooler tools that I'm going to talk about. This is only relevant if you have a Shopify website, because this is a Shopify tool created by a company called Caro. It's GetCaro.com. They are currently expanding this to non-Shopify websites as well. But if you have a Shopify website, you can basically plug in this app for free, and it will go through your customer database. In other words, people that have bought from your shopping cart history on Shopify. It'll go into your email subscribers because it integrates with email marketing software. It'll look at mentions and followers on Instagram, and it'll put them all out in a dashboard. And this is how you can easily, over the course of however much time it requires to go through this, I think within 24 hours, you can easily see your results. So when you're collaborating with an influencer, they are an expert at not only creating content, but at creating content that is aligned with content that social media users actually engages with. It is an art. And I think to take that for granted and to pigeonhole an influencer into creating content around very, very strict brand guidelines, I think that you're doing your brand a disservice, you're doing the influencer disservice, and an influencer is going to do the bare minimum because it's not going to be something they're comfortable doing if they agree to do it at all. So if you want to create branded content like that, I would hire the influencer to create that content for you. This is exactly what I'm going to be talking about at this next stage. So maybe you can have two different sections, right? But if you really want to unleash the power of influencer marketing, you need to give the influencer enough creative freedom. Sure, make sure you use this hashtag. Maybe, make sure you use hashtag ad. That's a no-brainer. Maybe make sure you mention, you know, X, Y, and Z. But I've seen influencer briefs like make sure you go to a Target and you stand in an aisle selling Clorox bleach and you have M&Ms in your hand. Now that wasn't the exact brief, but it was something similar to that, right? Where it is so stifling that um, you're not going to get the greatest work that, the creative prowess that influencers have. It's not going to work to your advantage. So hopefully that makes sense.